Good morning. Insieme al nostro maestro simply. Or simply, 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 or simply. Evet, it's not, it's November 17, 2024. It's Sunday evening, middle squadra trasferita in genere at the moment. If yes, mostly cloudy. At the moment, still middle and also seems now it's early afternoon practically, noon and 40 minutes. 6:26 Fahrenheit, 17 Celsius, and this means that it's really soft like in this period is surface classic adjective at resource for the ultimate spring period, senza trasferire forze di terzi U, as absent and no remembering. Body was on a body. Which is, I suppose, indeed, I'm sure, but wherever I see the remember things the same, let's also say that in reality it's also my purpose the fact that it's my purpose the fact that but let's also say that in reality it's my purpose the fact that people shouldn't watch my videos because it's better. I know perhaps it's a paradox. This is a paradox for you, but not for me. However, and I didn't know to do identical operations for the winter and summer. In fact, for the winter is always adjective. Cold weather for some adjective hot. So sono tesi sono esigissimi. A classic adjective. So as regard in English, at least for me, was nothing to do, significant one. Absolutely can complain. It's if since the opening of this month slightly colder, in general, always good. I didn't remember Newton, apart from last year, I didn't remember the past years, Newton like this, three bits good news, at least for me, and also first from the people, if they have the same sensations, judgments, or thoughts about this, see the matter atmosphere today, I don't know if I can say the same thing as just for the case, it's not completely good. In fact, I'm briefly, there's some things on this. In good afternoon, I think at the report is repeat as I just before. 6.6 Fahrenheit, 17 Celsius. But the important thing is the atmosphere, is that anticipated. Just before the this. Yes, an influence entre cortini, you don't see the most perfect, as I suppose. There is a cortino, however, as I repeat in this case, you should see good also through the green shooter. In fact, as you notice, totally practically. Yes, just before I say the midnight, practically now it's totally cloudy, white cloudy, and this means that generally next hours could become more obscure, and also that could rain. If not a few moments a day, but as well no bisogna guardare la vicinanza wizards, bisogna solissimo, ma if it's clear, it's like I'm screaming. Bad, Max at most a little good, no? Bad, so season, the mythical wind, the growth since about 72, Palicat since more than 2 years, and also the simple pentagonal, but also not visible, and generally visible, for it better visible, it's increasing, and it's a shot at 70 meglio, general shot. As regarding the shooter, bene sono di chiesa mi metterismo a sentire di shot ma sono di chiesa anticipanti di miglior genere shot and finally from a medical cable magic 640 EPG 675 also di chiesa di miglior genere shot Eva, grazie molte people sono giant words. That's really getting good order. Also my brother and my sister. Also myself, to us biscuits. And finally, I hope you get the breakfast. Today it's in general late, but slightly late for me, for my hours. In fact, I say late, early for my hours. When I say late, early, I mean for my hours. Whereas, but the whole importance that we're still far away from the record reaction system of 3. When in fact, when the breakfast. It was a Saturday, in fact, I made the breakfast at Fienten, and if you can believe it, I restarted with it at Fienten, and so in fact I remember that today, as if it was today or yesterday, So I think that regole, in fact, sembra nice to start. Vabbè, I repeat today, close as regard the hours. Better see slightly close, but vabbè, far away as regard my hours. So repeat, slightly closer, just rolling on and 40 minutes. But the really important thing that you should just remember is that it's a way also today, first one is a bit soon. I'm really hungry. And as we always say, breakfast is always one of the most difficult things left in the world. Absolutely. Also, in this case, this video generation. Also, tomorrow, I suppose, if I don't die. In fact, I don't know until tomorrow what could will happen in the meantime. We'll see.